The last time I did a cardinal video was 2 years ago. Since it is my most requested bird video, it's time for a new one, I think. This wouldn't have been possible without the help of fellow YouTubers Ryan and Derek from Badgerland Birding, who were so kind as to record some great videos for me. These brothers of Wisconsin have a terrific channel where they go on birding adventures in various places. They often have guests on their show too, like Matt Young, an expert on finches who runs finchnetwork.org. I will leave a link to Badgerland Birding's channel in the description as well as at the end of this video. Without further ado, let's delve into some interesting information about the beloved northern cardinal. I hope you enjoy. Distinct looking and unforgettable, northern cardinals, especially the males, are one of the most striking birds. Both sexes have the eye-catching crest, but only the males are entirely red. Females are drabber with a kind of brownish color overall. The reason males are brighter in color is because males of this species use their coloration to attract mates. The boys with the reddest hue have a better chance of getting a female. Where does this beautiful red color come from, though? It comes from carotenoids that rest in the cortex of each barb on the surface of feathers. To obtain the chemical compounds for developing the coloration, they have to ingest it from carotenoid-rich foods such as fruits and berries, for an example. In fact, without foods packed with carotenoids, cardinals are normally much less brilliantly colored. There are cases where some cardinals are vibrant yellow instead. This is due to a genetic plumage variation called xanthochromosome and is rare. People are quite fond of the bright plumage and sweet songs of northern cardinals. So it's no surprise to learn that there was a time when these beautiful winged creatures were popular cage birds, which occurred in the 1800s. It was a real problem too and posed a threat to cardinals. Thankfully, though, in 1917, the Canadian Parliament passed the Migratory Bird Convention Act, and in 1918, the U.S. Congress followed suit, passing the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, making it unlawful to kill, hunt, sell, or possess most native species. The popularity of these birds lives on, though. They are the state bird of 7 states: Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, North Carolina, West Virginia, and Virginia. Due to the high popularity of northern cardinals, it's not hard to find an ornament, holiday card, or other trinkets of these most loved birds. Widespread and bountiful, the range of these beauties have been expanding further north over the last century or more, and is now seen in southeastern Canada and more recently the Atlantic provinces, including Newfoundland and Labrador. It is thought that this move northward is being made by dispersing juveniles. A growing number of backyard feeders may be a factor in helping them move further. Their ability to adapt in a changing climate are likely factors too. Northern cardinals are for the most part non-migratory. This isn't common for most songbirds because many depend on insects and fruit, and thus leave their breeding grounds heading for warmer climates before winter. For these feathered creatures, though, they choose to overwinter in their spring and summer habitat. And they can do so largely because they not only eat insects but many kinds of seeds and nuts which are present in winter locations year-round. The term early bird fits northern cardinals well because they tend to be the first bird to visit feeders in the morning. Interestingly, they are also usually the last to visit in the evenings. There isn't any solid proof for why they do this, but ornithologists do have a theory or two. Being the first in the morning or the last in the evening may have something to do with there not being as much competition with other birds. Another theory is that the bright color of male cardinals doesn't stand out as well in low lighting conditions and therefore probably provides them with more safety from predators. Northern cardinals are sometimes referred to as Virginia nightingale, which originates from 18th century England and was named for their song. More fittingly, they are sometimes called winter redbird, due to their striking red color of males that stand out against the snowy backdrop, a time when there are no other red birds present that compares to their breathtaking color. Thanks to how familiar and distinguishable the northern cardinal is, more often than not it is referred to as just cardinal. The name came about due to the red color, which resembles the red robe worn by Roman Catholic cardinals. Some other names include cardinal grosbeak, big red, and crested redbird. Breeding season is upon us, and anyone familiar with northern cardinals have likely seen some interesting behavior from them. They are so territorial that males and even females will often fight their own reflections in car mirrors and doors, thinking it's an intruder. They can be pretty relentless too. It was once reported that a female kept up the act for months. Another fascinating but kind of touching thing that can be seen during nesting is males feeding nestlings or fledglings of other species. As can be seen in these lovely pictures, John Benedict was so kind to allow me to use of a male feeding fledgling rose-breasted grosbeaks. The images of the cardinal fighting in the mirror is John's as well. He actually has his own website where you can see more of his great photos. I will leave a link to it in the description. Even though grosbeak is in the name, rose-breasted grosbeaks are actually a member of the cardinal family, so it kind of makes sense, I guess, that the male cardinal adopted these too. However, there is a report of one male cardinal who fed 7 large goldfish in an outdoor pool before. I don't know what to say for that. I guess he was a goldfish in another life. I have to say that reading up on these birds when making videos about them, they seem like such fun characters. Just picturing walking out to my car to find a cardinal attacking its own reflection, or seeing a male feeding babies of a different bird, I would have a field day watching them. Of all the facts I listed, I think those two are my favorite. What one did you enjoy learning about the most? Comment below and let me know. And I just want to say I'm very thankful to Badgerland Birding for getting videos of these beautiful creatures for me, and for John Benedict allowing me to use his lovely pictures. Make sure to check them out, you won't be disappointed. Thanks a bunch for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Take care, happy birding.